Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome everybody to Crypto Space, and in today's video we are going to cover Kaspa and a couple of interesting charts as well. Okay, so let's first of all have a look over here at Kaspa. It's currently trading at 10 cents of a dollar with market cap currently sitting at 2.4 billion USD with 24-hour trading volume sitting at 13.3 million USD. And as we can see over here on a 24-hourly time frame, Kaspa saw that beautiful back. So I'm pretty sure that you guys are happy if you have been, watching my Kaspa updates before, right? Because that's something that I was anticipating that, dip over here. And if you guys had put a buying order on whatever exchange you are using, I'm pretty sure that you are happy that you bought that dip, because you probably are up around 16%. And of course it might not be a lot, however, for crypto it isn't a lot, but in stocks that it's a lot. So guys, it's definitely better to be 16% up, right, rather than 16% down versus buying here, right? So let's cover a couple of news for Kaspa, and I am going to come back to the chart. Okay, but before we are going to continue, guys, I would like to remind you that this isn't a financial advice. That is strictly on what I'm seeing in the charts and news, etc. Okay, and of course I would definitely appreciate if you guys would subscribe to the channel, because that way that's going to happen the channel grow tremendously, and of course you are never going to miss to any Kaspa update. But okay, let's have a look. So a historic event is coming. Thanks to our Kaspa ambassador for Israel, there will be a gathering of the Kaspa core team. So as we can see, guys, over here, that's very bullish, because there is more and more adoption of Kaspa around the world, and that could only signal bullish things for Kaspa, right? But let's have a look at this one over here. So pack your bags, Caspians. We are thrilled to announce that Kaspa is live on Travala.com. So you can now book millions of hotels, flights and activities all around the world and buy with Kaspa. So that is another part of adoption that is happening for Kaspa, guys. And to being honest with you, like I see, sky's the limit with Kaspa, right? And why? I am going to show you very soon. Okay, well, actually right now. So as we can see over here, guys, we've got 8 days left until the next reduction of rewards for Kaspa. So from 139 you are going, well, the miners are going to receive 131 Kaspas, right? And 78 Kaspas, 78% is already mined, right? So guys, you can just imagine what is going to happen in 1-2 years for Kaspa. That is going to be beautiful, right? And now one thing that I would like to point out, right? Kaspa, of course we might see huge drops, right? But based on this chart over here, with Kaspa being proof of work, right? Kaspa started pretty much growing so significantly in the depths of the bear market, right? So guys, you can just imagine what is going to happen in the full-blown bull market, right? I see Kaspa hitting easily $5-10, heck, who knows, maybe even more, right? So definitely Kaspa is going to print millionaires. Okay, but okay, let's have a look over here at the 4-hourly time frame in order to understand of what is going on for Kaspa. Okay, so as we can see over here, guys, Kaspa smashed through that level of resistance at 10 cents of a dollar, which is obviously great. And as we can see over here, we've got another push, and it looks like we are being pushed down by that resistance that is created by that trend line that is going back ever since Kaspa pretty much entered the market, right? But one thing for sure, Kaspa is going to definitely smash through that level of resistance as well as this one, right? So the first target I would see, of course, after Kaspa is going to smash through that level of resistance, that would be well, let's first of all look at the 11 cents, right? If Kaspa is going to reclaim 11 cents, and I would see it in a couple of days, of course that depends of what Bitcoin is going to do, right? Then we could talk about the next level. Okay, so let me zoom out a little bit into the daily. And as we can see over here, guys, if Kaspa is going to smash through that level of 11 cents, then the next level will be 14 cents of a dollar, right? And now, especially after this thing that is going on in 8 days, right, with a recent bullish price action for BTC, right, as long as we are not going to see any dips on BTC, then we are going to see Kaspa, trading higher and higher, right? So what I would anticipate in the next, let's say 2-3 months for Kaspa, right? Looking at the whole trend line for Kaspa, right, of what Kaspa is doing, right? As you can see, guys, over here, whenever Kaspa is touching that trend line over here, we are seeing the healthy bounce and pump for Kaspa, right, here and here. And exactly the same thing is happening over here. So right now, if Kaspa, let's say, would do a move, let me just find it, guys, for you. Okay, so if Kaspa is going to see move like that, right, probably around, of course, that is just, you know, based on what I see over here, right? If we are going to follow that trend line, right, let's say something like this, right? Kaspa could see something like this over here, right? And then probably go back. So 25 cents, you know, but that's, of course, me just, you know, taking it, you know, based on what I'm seeing here. So then probably we'll see a little bit of a drop, you know, based on these previous pumps and drops, and then consistent exponential growth for Kaspa based on this. But okay, let's now, guys, have a look at overall market sentiment and what is going on in the world of crypto in general. Okay, so before you're going to ask yourself a question, why am I showing you, you know, Bitcoin chart and, you know, all of these different charts? And that's because, you know, we have to remember that Bitcoin is a king, and whatever Bitcoin is doing, the Kaspa and many other cryptos are going to follow that, right? So if Bitcoin isn't doing well, Kaspa, of course, is going to retrace as well, guys. So Bitcoin charts are also important, okay, believe me. So monthly chart money flow turns positive, around halving for the third time since 2014, indicating the start of the second phase of the bull run. So that is going to be huge, guys. If we are entering the second phase, that looks very, very bullish, right? So connected with this, right, and connected with this recent retracement for Kaspa, you know, the only thing I see over here is next levels of probably 20-25 cents of a dollar. Okay, but let's have a look at the next chart. Okay, so that's for altcoins. The last time SMA 20 crossed on the monthly chart 2020, the bull market for altcoins started shortly afterwards, guys. So that chart as well is signaling that Kaspa is going to skyrocket soon. Okay, and of course that thing over here, guys, if you think that you were late to Kaspa, guys, well, to be honest with you, I know that I said that in previous updates for Kaspa, but I'm pretty sure that, and also aware that many people are new, and you know, I was thinking I'm late to Kaspa because I discovered Kaspa over here, right? So I am buying Kaspa at these levels over here now, right? Here I bought Kaspa here, and I bought Kaspa on the pullback over here, right? And you know, I am angry at myself that I didn't really invested into Kaspa back then, but you know, it is what it is, right? We are not late, in my opinion, into Kaspa. But okay, let's move to that. Okay, why am I showing you why we are late, right? I don't think we are late. This is the last minute, I would say, to invest in crypto in Kaspa. Not a financial advice, of course, or BTC, whatever you guys believe, right? But of course, we are talking about Kaspa, so I would say this is the last time to invest into Kaspa before the parabola is going to kick in, right? And as we can see over here, guys, 2017 peak was 350 billion, 2021 peak was 1.1 trillion dollars, and 2025 peak could be $3 trillion. So you can just imagine what Kaspa is going to look at that time. Okay, but of course we are going to have to wait until 2025, right? And of course, remember that taking profits in Kaspa or any other crypto coin for that matter is always healthy. Okay, so let's have a look at this bit of piece of news, because that is correlated with Kaspa, in my opinion. Okay, you can tell me that I'm wrong, but you know, so Google to allow Bitcoin crypto ETFs, ETF ads from Monday, right? So there is, again, more eyeballs are going to see, you know, the Bitcoin ETF and all of that stuff, right? And then here, the Grayscale is advertising BTC on the airports already, right? So all of this, and now gold, right? This is what happened after ETF, gold ETF was introduced, right? You see what kind of spike gold saw in terms of the returns, right? And now, interesting thing is that if such a thing is going to happen with Bitcoin, which cannot be easily mined like gold, right? There is infinite amount of gold, you know, that could be there, right? But BTC, of course, you know, it's not that easy to mine, right? It's mathematically designed to through the halvings, right? So, you know, you probably think why I'm talking about it. Okay, I'm talking about it because, you know, more money flows into Bitcoin, later more money is going to fly into altcoins, right? So that, in my opinion, is going to be a hyper bull cycle. Okay, and of course, you know, if we are going to stick into that chart over here, right, that of course is based on the previous market cycles, right? But what if Bitcoin is going to see much bigger prices that are actually anticipated due to the fact that, you know, BTC supply is going down pretty much and demand is growing, and upcoming halving, right, more money is going to flow into BTC, more money is going to flow into Kaspa and other cryptos that you guys invested. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that, you know, Kaspa is going to create many millionaires, okay, or at least few, I hope, okay, at least one, right? So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed that quick update for Kaspa. Please also make sure about liking the content, and I wish you having a great day. All right then, peace and love crypto.